show you my green breakfast smoothie. Now, it's not breakfast time. I usually drink this for breakfast, but it just so happens that I didn't eat a very good lunch today, and Lee's gonna be late getting home from work. So I'm gonna go ahead and have one as a snack, and then maybe a light dinner when he gets home. So I'm gonna show you how I make my morning green smoothie. But this one's okay. First off, I've got my cup. This is a blender cup. I love this one because it's you drink out of the top here instead of the bottom. I had one that the drink was on the bottom, and I didn't like that because when I tried to get it out, it was easy to spill it. So this one was cheap at the dollar store. I paid like $12 for it, and it has been wonderful for a cheap cup blender. So the first thing I use is frozen strawberries. Now you can buy bags of frozen strawberries, but what I do is find the fresh strawberries when they start going on sale. I always grab up several containers of those and cut them up myself and freeze them. It's a whole lot cheaper that way. I pay about half of the price that way. And then, of course, we grow strawberries, so sometimes when we're growing the strawberries, that's even cheaper, of course. So, I put probably about half of my blender full with the frozen strawberries. You can use bananas or any frozen fruit. I've used bananas. I like the strawberries the best, so that's what I use. And next, I use fresh spinach. You can probably use any other green you want to. I use spinach in mine because it's so good for you. Spinach is so good for you. And I like the spinach, so that's what I get. This wasn't bad, $1.99. Wherever I got that at, I'm not even sure where I got that at. But about half more, that's, I don't know, a cup or so. Now I get the fun stuff. Now this is mixed greens that I made up myself. It's you can use any herbs. This one happens to be stinging nettle, and I think flat leaf parsley. I just used whatever I had. I dried some of my herbs, and another homesteader's video where she had done the dried stinging nettle and told all the benefits. It's really good for you. It has so many vitamins and minerals and just all kinds of good stuff. And then I just happen to have a ton of flat leaf parsley, so I dried some of that. This is just a mixture of dried greens that I made up. I think most of it is the stinging nettle, but there's several other different things in here. I couldn't even tell you what. I just mix them just to have mixed greens. And I use just probably a big old whopping tablespoon of that. But that just gives it lots of vitamins and minerals. And this is my ground calcium made out of eggshells, where I dried and cleaned out my eggshells real good. I said that backwards. I cleaned out some of my eggs from my chickens. I cleaned out some of their eggshells good, and then dried them and then crushed them up real fine. So that's my calcium. Now, I use just a pinch of that, but I use a good pinch of that, but I don't use it like every morning. I put that in there maybe once a week to get my calcium in. And then this is my flaxseed, ground flaxseed. For my smoothie, I like to have the ground. And I'm not measuring, I just scoop a little out. It's probably maybe a tablespoon. It's all I've been putting in mine. You can use other stuff, make it to your taste. This is what I found that I like the best. I've tried different things in here, and this is what all I found that I like the best. And then I put a big old dollop of local raw honey. And I get this out at locally out at Sisters and Friends, is a little antique shop here. And I'll just get a big old dollop of that in there. And that's all I use. Like I said, you can add other stuff, whatever suits your taste. and just start experimenting and using different things that's good for you. The spinach is really good for you, and the greens and the flaxseed and the honey, all of that has tons of vitamins and minerals and good stuff for you. And then I use almond milk. You could use whatever kind of milk you want. And I take and I fill that up pretty good. It doesn't overflow, and you need plenty to get that mixed good. And then you just blend that up. And I like it. Alright, that's good. Now this is ready to go. I could drink it like that. I like to put a straw in it, but of course you could drink it out of your, I like to put a straw in mine. But there you go, and I will take the top off to show you what it looks like. It's just a green smoothie. And this is delicious. Easy, tasty way to get all your vitamins and minerals in, and your honey, and a good breakfast and a good snack. Thank you for watching, and y'all please give us a thumbs up and subscribe and share, and keep watching and help us to keep our channel going. Thank you.